Hey everyone, KIC here, and it looks like the game was just updated to 9.2. Okay, technically it updated a few days ago, but I haven't really had a chance to sit down and play since then, so let's pretend like it was just now updated. Now, I'm really not sure what's going to happen here, because I've read conflicting reports about what you need to do to play with the new version and what will and will not work. I'm not entirely sure what to expect, so yeah, I guess we'll just see if this works continuing a 9.0 save game or not. Now the plan for today, I can show you up here right quick. I haven't really finished anything, and I'm not sure how much I'm going to bother with, just because 9.2 introduces feral night hordes, and because I am playing prior to the date when things are to be fixed, it's kind of like, I don't even know what I should worry about. Never mind if anything works. So I had said before I was going to put some frames up and leave a corner open just so I can get up to the top. I'll go ahead and fill that in with ramps or something at some point, assuming my save game doesn't just totally bomb out on me. But that's about all I've done at this point. It's still open to the world. I haven't made any more windows, and I mean, aside from the stray hornet, nothing gets up there anyway. So really, it's not a big deal if I don't have anything up there to prevent hornets from coming in or me from falling out. Now I am, if you noticed, running pretty low on 9mm ammo, so I actually left my pistol behind. We'll see if I regret that a little later. Plan right now, you can see the little red flag, that waypoint is where the tower is, because I still have not moved or placed a sleeping bag. The plan at this point is to basically go follow a road, and I can either take that one there I think, no, that one there, or I can go take this one here, and I'm going to go ahead and take this one. Not really sure what to expect. I have played around just a tiny bit, enough to see if the game will crash, since I'm coming in with a 9.1 save. And while it seemed perfectly fine, it also seemed like I was able to spawn one of the new biomes, and I should check to see what tools I have. Okay, I do have a pickaxe, just in case. Never know if something might spawn that you want to take a stab at. In my case, when I was testing earlier, one of the plains, the new plains biome spawned. And I would say I'm fairly certain, based on the screenshots I've looked at and just the mere fact that it looked completely different from any biome I'd seen before. But it was pretty interesting. It was, you know, I'm going to go ahead and take the casings for right now, just because I need to make a bunch of rounds. Especially if things work out and I get a zombie horde tonight. A feral horde, I should say. Since things haven't been fixed, I might end up getting a bunch of them. I have noticed some kind of funny things in terms of performance with the new version. So if you see me kind of, I don't know, making random stops and kind of checking things out, that's really what I'm doing. I use Bandicam for my recording for a variety of overly complicated reasons. And while it's not looking too different in terms of what I'm saying, I guess I'll take the egg too. I kind of have half a mind to fire up the in-game FPS monitor just to see what it says. Problem is, I limit the frames when I'm recording to 60, because at that point, who cares about rendering any additional ones? It's not going to do me any good. So, I don't know. I've just had some weirdness happen thus far, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on it. And I also have a cat that likes to get in my lap and inspect the microphone if past episodes haven't told you as much. Now that's one of the shuffling guys who had their speed increased as of 9.2. not going to worry about him right now. I was wondering when I was going to see some zombies, though. They definitely made some spawning changes with 9.2. They added spawn mass, which basically means once you clear a biome or an area, however it's defined, a chunk, I'm not entirely sure, of all of its zombies, then they no longer spawn for 5 days. Not entirely sure how I feel about that, but since I haven't cleared one yet, I guess I really don't have much I can possibly say about it. I can see the point where if you're playing and you want to be able to have a little time to build stuff, then that's pretty awesome. But 5 days does kind of seem like a long time. I would almost be inclined to say a day is fine. And I don't know, maybe that's not enough. Maybe other people feel that 5 isn't enough, or 5 is just about right, or whatever. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that these are some of the things that they'll end up adding sliders or some sort of configuration options for them. I'm going to need to start running here or doing something because I'm not finding much along the way. And I don't want this to take all day long. We're 6 minutes in and I still haven't found a single thing on the road here. Granted, I don't have a broken leg or a sprained leg for once, but still. Let's go ahead and get some sticks going. That'll be good for now. I'm just going to build a couple more bolts and I think repair this crossbow while I'm at it. Go ahead and check out the duffel bag. I really hate wooden clubs. In case you haven't seen my, I think, Alpha 9 series, I can't stand clubs. I think they're absolutely worthless. But I'll go ahead and take it because I can burn it later. And that right there looks like one of the new planes. These are definitely interesting. And maybe it's just because I've been used to being around all the forest for so long. There's your forest. A little hilly. The plains make me think a little bit more of Minecraft, and I'm sure people hate that comparison. But when it's what you have to go on, it's the comparison you make. But in Minecraft, you get a lot more variety in terms of what the environment looks like. And this... Ah, look at that, a beaker. Makes me think of Minecraft. Because you have kind of these, I don't want to say mountains, because they're really not mountains, but this sort of thing jutting out of the ground. It's pretty cool. And if I remember right, these are corn plants. Yep. Pick up one corn. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Should have done that instead. Now I am carrying something which stinks, that being the corn, of course. But I'm not too concerned about that. Could probably start collecting all the moldy bread right now if I really wanted, but it's not like I need the antibiotics. I have a fair amount of them. I think they changed the stone texture, is that right? Because that looks quite a bit different. That would be a mineral deposit right there. Where is my pickaxe? Now, I think that's iron. Yep, that would be iron based on the number of swings. So that's what, 2 iron ore now? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple more here if you don't mind. Because I can always use the metal. In fact, I should probably do this, just because that'll help get me a little more stamina. I'll make this the last one. I don't want to spend all day gathering this stuff on camera here. It's not terribly exciting. Look at that, though. That vein runs way up there. Wow, that's tons of it everywhere. This is going to be where I go now when I need a bunch of resources quickly. And you're tunneling into the mountain. Is that coal? I can't remember now, but I think that's coal. Let's see. Yep, you would be coal. I'll definitely take that because I can always burn that stuff. Man, look at that. Iron everywhere. I kind of want to build out here now just because it looks so cool. And is there an easy way up here? It'd be kind of cool to build on top of one of these guys. I mean, obviously I can put some frames down and climb up, but just looking to see. Oh, I'll take coal. Maybe not. Ah, hit the wrong block. Sometimes I hate the... It's not collision detection, but aiming. Okay, heck with it. Not gonna worry about it. 1, 2 down. That's gonna fall not too far away, so's that one. Let's see, can I jump up there? Yes, I can. Yeah, I like this biome a lot. I like the look of it. It's too bad I have to turn the draw distance down so the game doesn't crash, because I'd like to see what's way out there. But I did want to see if I could easily get up here, and it looks like I can. Oh, I'll go ahead and take some more corn. Now, I know there's some farming issues that have been raised with 9.2, so I'm not sure how much farming I'm going to do, but that's the main idea I have with taking the corn. Looks like the tops of this kind of little, call it a ridge. Top of it isn't really flat, so it's not a great place to build without building a foundation first. But it'd still be pretty cool to have something up here. Like, I can totally see my tower sitting way up here. Is that clay? Wow. I mean, can't you just see walking down the road and then there's kind of this tower just sitting right up top here, jutting into the sky? That looked pretty cool, I think. Okay, now I need to get down without breaking a leg. That's the only bad thing about going and building up here is I'd need to build ramps or stairs or something just to be able to get up and get down safely. But, I mean, if that's the worst of the problems I have, then that's pretty minor, right? And once again, I'm just chowing down on food. Really kind of hate doing that. You know, some of the changes I've read about 9.2, people are complaining about how difficult it is to find food. And to this point, I've never really had any problem through any of the patches, so I'm curious how my experience is going to be when compared against theirs. I don't necessarily rely on the canned stuff, but if I have it, I'll go ahead and use it. And if I have a bunch of it, well, then I'll go ahead and spend time getting other things instead of doing all the hunting and that sort of stuff right now. I haven't started the farming just because I hadn't yet started. Oh, there's the supply crate and it is not smoking. Look at that, lots of food. Guess I'll take the other stuff I don't really need, but... Oh, that's right, I was working on sticks, wasn't I? Okay, I have a visitor. Let me take care of her right quick here. I'm not collecting glass at the moment, and I can go ahead and drop those cans. Another visitor. Well, hello, sir. Kind of busy, if you don't mind. How many? Let's see. So let's do let's do 12. Yes, I realize that would have been faster to just split it in half and do it that way. I'm not going to worry about that other supply crate. I just kind of want to look around this area a little bit. This is my first real chance to check out the plains. Like I said, I played a little earlier just to confirm that the game did in fact work for me. And yep, you definitely move faster than you used to. No question about that. And I had a glimpse of the plains earlier, but I didn't really get a chance to run around and explore like I am right now. And I really hate to move and rebuild out here, but I don't know, it's a cool area. Granted, it's kind of far from the hub, so if I want to go play around in the hub, I'm not even close to it. Let's go ahead and go... Let's drop back down a little bit here. I think I'd like to follow the road just a little bit more and see where it goes. Assuming I can climb up this side of the hill and get there. I think I can. Yep. Kind of like to see if there are any buildings or anything out here. Gotta follow the road for the most part to find that stuff. I mean, I know you can find stuff off the road, but definitely easier to find stuff on the road. And I'm not seeing any long straight stretches, so that's going to narrow the number of points that are spawning out here. Okay, those guys are far enough away that I'm not going to worry about them for right now. Let's go ahead and get some sharp stones in the works, because I did say, I think I did anyway, that I wanted to make some more bolts. If not, that's the plan. Yeah, see, I really like this biome. It looks really cool. It definitely adds some variety to the other ones that you see in the game. Just looks so different from everything else. I'm not sure if I think it looks like Arizona, but it is pretty cool looking. Definitely Arizona inspired. How about that? Feathers and sticks. Looks like we have another biome over here. I'm seeing trees pop up in the distance. So, I'm guessing... Oh, because I'm heading the wrong way. Have I mentioned before I get turned around in this game? Yeah, that was pretty silly. Okay, I'm just going to run for a little bit, even though I know that's going to plow through my food. I already checked that one out. And let's go ahead and get ready to take some water down. If nothing else, I need it, and it'll give me a little more stamina for the moment. I'm not going to take that. And yes, hello zombie, just popping up right in front of me. Can hear you shuffling along. How much corn do I have? Where are you? 11 ears. That's not too bad. Granted, corn on its own doesn't do much for you in terms of food, but you can make some stuff with it pretty easily. Turn it into cornmeal, make some cornbread. Lots of options. Turn it into seed. Plant it, get more, you know. You can do quite a bit with it. Kind of wondering if I'm going to find anything. I'm on a curved road, so as I was saying, nothing growing here. Stop and check that backpack. I don't remember if I have a magnum frame. I know I have some magnum piece. I just don't remember which it is. I'm going to go ahead and head this way. 2 o'clock, so I'm going to have a bit of a run getting back. And look at that, another... That's definitely a straight road. Let's head down this way for a little while. Yeah, there we go. There's a couple buildings spawning in the distance there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat one more can of food. That should fill me up for a while. And I bet I can drop that. I don't need that stone right now, but I'm going to hold on to it just for the moment. Looks like a barn and maybe a church. Not a barn. What is that? Hi, everyone. That guy over there is running. Even if he's running in a circle. Yeah, I don't have any pipes on me, unfortunately. Which means that's going to use a spot. Okay, well, you know what? It's about that time, so let me smash this one in the face, and then I'll catch you on the next episode as I go check out these buildings. So, thanks for watching. See you later.